Welcome to my channel. This is PJ Cook, and I'm going to show you how I paint a foreground on this small watercolor of a beach scene. I have pre-wet the paper just in the areas of my foliage, which is kind of some wildflowers and bushes that you often see near the edge of the ocean. So I pre-wet just in those areas, and then I start dropping in color. And so I'm using the color that's on my palette that I've already used for the background that you already see here. And so the blues I've used, manganese blue, verditer blue, cobalt turquoise. And I mix that with some of my yellows, raw sienna, Indian yellow, and just mix up all different combinations. And it looks like I have a little burnt sienna there and maybe a little raw umber for those darks that I just put in. And you can go a little bit darker because it'll dry lighter. Just make sure that the colors are toned down and nothing, too intense. And so just continue adding different colors in different areas. And you can see where the color just blends by itself, where the paper was wet. So the paper is still wet, and I'm moving right along here. And so I'm adding a cooler green now with a little bit more of the blue. And the little patch there on the left, I'm keeping that a little paler because it's a little bit further away. And that'll create a little depth in the painting. And as I continue, I'm adding the yellow flowers, which I am using a whole bean color, Juan Brilliant, which is fairly opaque, kind of a cream. And I've mixed a little bit of my Indian yellow with that for these yellow flowers. And then I take a palette knife and I scrape out some of the paint, right? Pretty strongly, as you can see. And it's great for stems, and it'll pull out, a pretty nice looking stem. And then add a little bit darker color at the bottom, a little bit warmer green, and then mix up a little light brown for the base. And then that kind of goes well with the sand color. And once you're happy at this point, you can add a few more details and then let the paper dry. And then after it's dried, you can paint more of the leaves and the background with some negative painting. And this is the finished copy of the painting here. And you can see that I added more details. Please subscribe to see more videos.